This is my new project. It's a Toro lawnmower with the engine in the back. The engine is over here, and it looks like it's oil held together with rust. All I know is that none of the wheels hold air, and I can't get any of the wheels up, so that's gonna be a challenge. And the engine, I don't know. I haven't even tried to turn it over. My original thought was that I'd swap a different engine, but let's go with the original and see if we can get it running. My favorite part about this engine is this sticker. Air screen must be kept clean to prevent engine from overheating. It's not that dirty, it's just rusty and a little bent. Let's start with the engine and see how it goes from there. So I decided to take the engine out. It was fairly easy. And now I can access everything since it actually looks pretty bad. Let's just start with the oil. There is oil. Have seen worse. Smells okay. No chunks. It's very black, but I think I can run it for now, so that's great. Next up, let's check the air filter. I have seen much worse, to be honest. I think I might just blow this one out. It's not perfectly clean, but it's also not the worst I have ever seen, so I think we can run it. This has a lot of grime in it. Next up, I will just take off the spark plug. It's a little bit dirty, but it's actually pretty good. I will just give it a quick clean with the rag. Pretty sure the spark plug will work fine. I'm just gonna drill those out and then I can take off the cover. I think that's easiest. Let's see if the engine turns over. So I can easily turn it. Really too easy. The cover here is actually blocking it. So I'm gonna take off the entire cover and go from there. So let's see if we can turn it a full turn. It actually has a compression point. Let's see if the starter motor works. I'm just gonna hook it directly up to a battery and see if it spins. Definitely turns over. I'm actually a little bit fancy and will use the spark plug tester. So this is my setup now. I have a spark plug tester in between the spark plug and the wire, and it should blink if there's spark, which I'm not sure about because most likely this one needs to be connected. I have the ground connected there, so let's see what happens. Yes, we have spark. I changed the setup a bit. I actually bolted it to the table now in this slot I have here. And I connected the ground on the engine block and the positive on the starter motor. Right here, there's a little bolt coming out. I connected the spark plug wire again. What I will do now is use this wire to fire it up, which works great. And then see if I can actually run the engine with some starters. If I can do that, I know the engine is good. So let's go for it. It wants to run. I don't recommend this setup, but this is what I came up with. I just drilled a hole, put some hot glue. So this shouldn't leak. It might leak in 5 to 10 minutes. And then there's a little bit of fuel inside. So gonna place the camera and then go for a test. Let's just go for it. It ran, goddammit. It definitely runs. But like always, it's getting late, so I have to stop. But it runs, so that's exciting. I will be able to put this back into the engine. I might just clean it up a little bit, and then let's go from there. To be able to drive this lawnmower, I need the engine running, which I did, and I need to fix all the wheels. None of the wheels actually hold air. I can't get the wheels off. So I will give it another go to take them off. And if I can't do that, I have to get the tube out while the wheels are on the chassis. So let's see if I can do that. The rear tires have a bolt going through the axle. It's completely stuck. I could get the nut off, but this bolt is not moving. But the front just has these clips. So I will start with the front. Let's start with the easy part first and make some progress. So let's take off the wheels. I already removed the clip on this side. Holy sh! It's a quality wheel. It even has ball bearings. I mean, this one turns. I don't know if you can read this, but it says right here, tubeless. So this doesn't have a tube. So I can't just fix the tube or replace the tube. I really try to make this a budget build. And 4 new tires. It's actually not that cheap, so rusty, crusty tire. Yum, 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 yum. I will put some air in the tires and then use a little bit of water to see where the bubbles are coming. Just to see how bad this tire actually is. Can I fix it or do I need to replace it? I'm gonna spray some water here. Can you see it? Right here there are bubbles forming. And that's because air is escaping here. So this is the other side. Yeah, bubbles. As I see it, I have 3 options. I could get new rims and tires. I could use a tire spray to see how that works. Or I could do a butt repair with, I don't know, some silicone around the edges. Because it's all the way around the edges. The wheels are crap anyway. I will consider what I will do. I couldn't help myself and painted the motor cover golden. And now I will put it back together. One thing at a time. So now the time's come. Let's put the engine back in. Ow! I have the feeling the engine was something like this. I connected the engine and some wiring. So in theory I should be able to start the engine now. I already put the brake in park. I didn't remove any standard safety features except the one on the seat, but that was already removed, so I still have to engage the brake, disengage the cutting function, all those kinds of things. I will change this in the future. It's a neutral, but I still have to put the brake all the way down. Here we go. Turns over. There's no fuel in it yet. So that's why it doesn't just run, I guess. But before that, I have to bolt some stuff down. Regarding the wheels, I don't think that I'm actually gonna bother to fix them properly. Because to properly fix them is to replace them, and I don't want to spend the money right now. So I will probably use some tire spray, see if that works. Probably won't, but they don't lose the air instantly, so I will be able to ride for half an hour or something. For now, I will just keep the tires as they are, and then in the future I can upgrade them. So let's get this all back together and see if we can put some wheelies. Ta-da! I put it all back together. There's fuel in the engine and air in the tires. It's so tiny! So, what did I find out? There's no fuel coming down there, I think. I had to keep spraying, so it kept running. Question is, why not? In the last clip, I could start the engine, but I couldn't keep it running. So what I decided to do is take the carburetor apart to clean it. I took the screw out, and it broke. I finally got this part out, but right now I'm still waiting for spare parts. So I have to find a different solution. And I actually have a fairly small engine over there, so I will check the carburetor and see if that one fits. Because right now, this one is toast until the spare parts will come. This is my Handy Sweep 700. It's basically a snow broom, but it broke. And I'm not using it currently, so I'm gonna take off the carburetor. It should be roughly the same size. Most likely, I'm not gonna use the original throttle of the Toro. In the end, I don't want to use the governor anyway. So it's easier just to build my own throttle instead of trying to make this one fit the other throttle. What I did is mount the carburetor. Next up is connecting the fuel line. And then I think I will lift the rear and just see if it starts. If it starts with this carburetor, I'm gonna be really happy. That should be fine, let's see. Idle and all those things I can adjust, but just the fact that it starts, it's a pretty good sign. Nice. Bim, da, boom. We got an engine running. Easy peasy. So this is my new setup. I have a carburetor here, and I attached the old plate. I turned it around, zip tied some things to it, hold it down here, added a spring so it's automatically is retracting, and then I just made some temporary gas pedal on for my foot. So now I have clutch, brake, and throttle. And with that, let's put some air in the tires and drive it. Not very fast, it's super rusty, all the wheels lose air. It's basically a pile of... However, I have big plans with it. I want it to be stupid and fun and ridiculous. That's like my main goal. So imagine Pimp or Need for Speed Underground, something like that, but in a lawnmower style with a ridiculous type of lawnmower, which is this. I want this to do wheelies, pop flames, be able to drift, and at least go like 40-50 kilometers an hour, which is roughly like 30 miles an hour. It's not crazy fast, I know, but it's a decent speed for something like this, which is gonna be sketchy anyway. But with that, thank you so much for watching, and if you like this episode and you're still watching, maybe consider dropping a like, or check out this playlist over here of my Mary, which I got similar to this, a little bit rusty, a little bit crusty, and tuned it, and then went racing with it. So with that, thank you so much for watching. Good.